Hello, my Snoks. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing a ranking video. Of course, like and subscribe if you want this to become a series, but we're just gonna rank Godzilla movies today. And I was hoping this could become a Snok Rankings. So we'll just start off with the original 1954 Goji. Now, it's not the best and it's not the worst. It's alright. It's pretty boring for what it is, but since it's the first one, I can't do anything more than put it in B tier. Yeah, it's whatever. It's it's a fine movie, but the rest of these, Raids Again is not as good. Raids Again is not as good. It's alright. It's pretty boring as well. Godzilla vs. King Kong is a little bit better than Raids Again, but still pretty bad. And the rest of these we're just going to go through. Godzilla vs. Mothra is way better than the first one, but it only gets B tier because I think it deserves it. And we're just going to go through the rest of the Showa era because it's kind of like slop, and I don't mean that in the bad way, but most of these sequels are really boring, and of course we have to put Son of Godzilla and Godzilla's Revenge and Manila tier, of course. The rest of these are kind of just, mid. We'll put Hodora at top of C tier. Of course, there's other things. There's Raids Again, there's versus Gigan, there's a ton. There's Megalon, Mechagodzilla, Terror of Mechagodzilla. It's a lot. I've watched all of these, by the way. Yeah, there's a lot. Anyway, we're going to move on to the Heisei era, now that we've gone through the Showa era. And our first one is Godzilla, The Revenge of Godzilla, or Godzilla 1985. Now, it's top of C tier. It's not the best, it's not the worst, but, it's... The Godzilla design's weird, but our first A tier has to be Godzilla vs. Biollante. Such a peak film. I really like the monster designs. Now, Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah was pretty weird with time travel and such, but it's alright. Godzilla vs. Mothra is pretty good as well. It's definitely better than Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah, but I don't think it deserves A tier. Now, Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla is the best Heisei, in my opinion. It's my favorite because oh my god. Yes, Space Godzilla. Godzilla Jr. carried these two films completely. It was such a good movie series. Of course, Destroyer needs to go in top of A tier, of course. But I just love the blue little Godzilla. I want one so bad. He's so tiny. It was so sad at the end. Now, Godzilla 2000 isn't better, but it definitely deserves G-Force. Very good movie. On the other hand, its sequel, Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla, is not very good. It's pretty bad. It goes in C tier. Maybe. It's pretty bad. I don't know. I never liked it. It's whatever. It's a fine, pretty rushed sequel that doesn't really deserve to be in any tier. It's definitely there, but yeah, I don't know. It's kind of just meh, it's there. I personally don't like it. And then on the very other hand, we have the best movie of all time, Godzilla GMK. And did you know that 1998 Godzilla, Godzilla 1954, and GMK are all in the same universe? So 1954 happened, 1998 happened, and so on and so forth. Now, Godzilla against Mechagodzilla is really good. I actually have a Kiryu figure over on my shelf, but he's from Tokyo SOS, which we should be getting to next. But Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla, it's good. Now, yeah, Tokyo SOS is really good. I don't know, it has a charm that the first one doesn't have. And I adore it. And it's one of the first Millennium movies I watched. Definitely a peak film, for sure. I love that movie. But GMK is definitely better for multiple reasons. Music, for one. I could listen to the Godzilla's theme from GMK all day. Now, Final Wars is really, really good. I just finished watching it today. Of course, Shin Godzilla goes in top of B tier. It's really not my style. But back to Final Wars. It's a bit weird, but it is definitely it's bad and good, but it's not as good as Godzilla 2000. Now, if we're going down here, we have to put the animes in C tier. I'm sorry. I I don't like them. I don't like the books either. They're kind of meh. They don't really. They're whatever, I guess. Now, Godzilla Minus One is better than Shin, but it's not mind blowing, but it's pretty good. Of course, you're gonna kill me for this one, but 98 Godzilla needs to go in A tier. I'm sorry. It's connected to GMK, so everything GMK, I love. I love everything that has to do with GMK. So I put 98 Godzilla there, and it was the first Godzilla I ever watched. Oh, didn't mean to do that. But yeah, 98 Godzilla is peak. I don't care what you say, okay? It's a good monster movie. Now, Godzilla 2014. You're gonna hate me for this too, but I do not like the MonsterVerse. And I don't like this movie either. I mean, you might as well be watching People the movie, bro. Like, you never see Godzilla in these films. Ever. Like, I think he gets like 5 minutes of runtime in 2014 and maybe like 10 in King of the Monsters. King of the Monsters is better because of how many creature designs it has and all that. It's not the greatest. Godzilla X Kong, it's pretty okay. I would watch it over a lot of the Showa era. But again, you might as well be watching Monkey and People, the movie. I mean, it's a little much. GMK, I watched it the last day it was showing in the AMC Theater in Universal Studios Boardwalk. So that was a good experience. That's probably what put it so high. Godzilla, the animated series from the 70s. That's not Godzilla. I think 98 Godzilla is more Godzilla. And the Godzilla animated series definitely deserves to be up there with its movie counterpart, but I do like the movie more, unlike people who usually like the cartoon more. But I do have all the seasons from the cartoon on disc. I watched that in Lake Tahoe. Was it Chibi Godzilla? I don't know. Go down there. Anyway, I think that's everything. Not much to say. Oh, of course, Singular Point. How could I forget? We're supposed to get a season 2, and it's been 2021, and we have not gotten a season 2, so I think it was canceled. But I like how Rodan is like a normal-sized pterodactyl, and it reminds me a lot of the new Quetzalcoatlus design from Jurassic World Rebirth. Like the beak and everything. And Godzilla wasn't there for much long, but it's still very cool. Anyway, I think that is everything, I believe. Oh, no, we have Monarch. Monarch really just kind of exists. I think it's better than 2014, but it's kind of just there. You know what? I'll put it in front of Hedorah, but I think it's really kind of just there. Anyway, here are my final rankings. In G-Force, we have GMK, SOS versus Mechagodzilla against Mechagodzilla 2000, and Final Wars. All of those guys are probably my favorite Godzilla movies, and of course, middle tier we have The Return of Godzilla and The Revenge of Godzilla. So, if you guys liked this video, please consider subscribing, and if you want, comment down below what your favorite Godzilla movie is, and please tell me if you want this to be a series, because I will rank anything else you put down in those comments. So,